Hey Pokemon fans, Farjummer 101 here with another Pokemon Showdown Shenanigans matchup for you. Today we are going up against some Rockchick called the Yellow Jello. Rockchicks are cool. Anywho, we're going to jump straight into this matchup for you in a second, but just before we start, guys, if you're a fan of this series and you're enjoying it so far, please go hit that like button down below. Every single bit of support on these videos massively helps. We are trying to get to 100 subs on this channel before the end of the year, so every single like or comment you guys leave is great. If you're new to the channel and have just turned up to check out this video, you quite like the look of it through the thumbnail or whatever on YouTube, then please wait to the end of the video. If you enjoy it, please go leave a like rating. And if you really enjoy it and would like to see more, go and hit that sub button so you can know when these go up live. I upload 3 times a week, usually a Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday. And there's a mixture of battles going up on there. And there's some exciting new stuff coming to the channel soon as well, which I can't talk too much about just yet. So without wasting any more time, guys, we'll jump into this matchup for you. So they're going to get a Landorus to open. So that's not the best thing in the world for us. However, we do see that we are opening with a Ginsect, so second match in a row we've had this thing, so great fun to use. So I'm in a pretty good place right now, so we're just going to stay in right now and wallop this thing. And we're going to take an EQ, which we live, which is fine, 48%. Well, it's not fine, but hell, you know, not a lot we can do about it. We're going to Techno Blast this thing up, super effective, bang, one-shotted, gone. So Landorus is going to drop, which is brilliant for us. We're on 48%. I kind of want to keep this Ginsect around for a little bit, but we'll see what she goes into. I'm just going to go into the Dusknoir. I kind of don't want to go. This thing does all sorts of setup shenanigans. I kind of don't want to deal with it with Ginsect. So we're going to swap out and go into Mighty Yenna. Because we do pack Crunch. We are going to get a nice Intimidate drop as well. He does pack EQ though, which isn't great news for us. So that's going to drop us down to 78%. He's going to withdraw, predicting the Crunch, which is what I believe we actually went for. And he's going to switch straight out into the Urasang. So Urasang is a problem. Urasang is a huge problem. We're going to go for a Crunch. So yeah, not a fat lot. So I probably should have switched in here, but for some stupid reason decided to stay in. We're going to see worst case scenario for us. This Urasang is Guts Boost as well, so that's not good. I think I thought it was fighting and it's normal. So we go for a Play Rough and that does nothing. We do get the attack drop though, which is nice. Particularly on the Guts Boosted. We are just going to end up getting close combat it to the face though, and that is going to drop Mighty Yenna. Oh, sorry doggy. Sleepy time for you, I'm afraid, boy. And Mighty Yenna is going to faint. Yeah, this thing's a problem. Not going to lie. We're going to see Toxic rack up though, so that's nice. So it isn't a little bit on the timer. I don't think it gets any recovery, so we might be able to stall it out if worse comes to worse. But we do have a Conkeldurr in the back. Yay! Conkeldurr packs Mach Punch. We could predict the Dusknoir coming in, but I'm really not messing around. I just want this thing dead. So we're going to drop Urasang. That's going to drop it quite nicely. Thankfully, before this thing gets a little bit of a mini sweep going off, because that thing could have been a huge problem for us. And we're going to see the Dusknoir come out. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, this thing absolutely wrecks my entire face for the next 3 or 4 turns. I'm sort of in a bit of a bind because Conk hasn't got knockoff, which would be brilliant. And I'm kind of a little bit like, and I'm really frustratingly, even though he's just Will-O-Wisp me, I'm not Guts. So if this were Guts Conkeldurr with knockoff, which was most sets are, we'd be in a really good position right here. Unfortunately, all I've got was Bulk Up, Mach Punch, Drain Punch, and Ice Punch. So not the best set to do with a Dusknoir, to be brutally honest. So we're going to keep getting Bulk Ups off here. We're going to try and get our attack high enough so we can at least do some decent damage to it and to keep surviving these EQs for as long as possible. This burn damage is going to rack up though, which is a nightmare. Why couldn't we be Guts? Oh, thank you, Showdown. Thank you. Another EQ, which is, you know, going to hurt. So literally all I've got to hit this thing with is Ice Punch, and we see that does, yeah, not a lot. Drops him to 65, so does what, 35%. Lefty's going to take him back up to 71, so we're not winning this matchup anytime soon. So I get it a little bit slightly wrong. I figured I could probably leave another EQ and burn and go for a Bulk Up. I think it was just desperation trying to get damage off on this thing. I probably should have just Ice Punched it and prayed for a freeze, to be fair. Burn's going to take us out this turn. There we go. So we're going to... Unfortunately, Conky going down to Burn. But that's kind of your own fault for not having... Blooming knockoff. Really? Jeez. Not having knockoff. What sort of sets do these guys run on this Showdown? We're going to rock out with a Spinda. Shout out to Spinda94, good friend of mine on YouTube. Go and check his channel out. He's a fantastic battler. Does live streams on a Saturday night as well. So you should definitely go and check him out. Really talented guy. We're going to go for a sucker punch here. Thankfully, he misses that Will-O-Wisp. So I figured he'd probably EQ again. So we're going to go for another sucker punch. Spinda looks absolutely drunk as though, doesn't it? Okay, he's like just staggering around on his way home from the pub. Absolutely off his face, bless his heart. He does connect with that Will-O-Wisp as we went for another sucker punch, predicting an EQ. That's going to hurt us because this thing now is not only drunk but now pretty much useless. Yeah, there's not going to be a lot we can do on it. He knows all he has to do now is pretty much stall us out. He's going to EQ us. That does a lot of damage, takes us down to 49. Obviously, we'll get burned as well. We're going to go for Trick Room because, you know, why the heck not? At least it means we'll get to go first. And we should help out the rest of the team a little bit as well, to be fair. So we're kind of sacking Spinda now just to get this Trick Room up. Sucker Punch is going to come through and does absolutely nothing. Because we're burnt and drunk as the day's long. EQ is going to drop Spinda, so Spinda can go home, sleep it off. Probably wake up tomorrow with a pounding headache and in need of some paracetamol and a drink. So there goes Spinda. So this Dusknoir right now is absolutely destroying us. Absolutely destroying us. Yellow Jello right now is probably thinking, yeah, I'm in a pretty good place. We're going to go out into Masquerade because we can get least intimidate this thing. And at this point I'm getting a little bit desperate, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie, we are getting a little bit desperate. We're going to see a Will-O-Wisp come through. That's going to burn us, but we are a special attacker, so I was partly why I went out into this thing. We're going to go for Air Slash. Get some damage off. We've got to be able to kill this thing eventually. I'll be honest, right now I'm not even thinking about winning the game. All I'm thinking is I want this thing dead. This thing has to... Well, not dead because it's a ghost. But it needs to drop. Needs to drop. We're going to see Shadow Sneak come through because of Trick Room. We're going to get another Air Slash off. So this thing is getting pretty low right now. Obviously we're going to take some burn damage. Our lefties is going to pretty much counteract the burn in terms of health though. So it's not a bad place to be in. Shadow Sneak's going to come through again, do a fair bit of damage to us. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. We're going to Quiver Dance because, you know, we need to start really smacking this thing as hard as we can to kill the Lemming Ghost type. Trick Room's going to run out though, unfortunately. He's going to go for a Shadow Sneak, which isn't going to do too much. We're going to go for a Rooster to get some health back because we can live a couple of Shadow Sneaks. It can't go for a Q because of our water flying typing. Thankfully it doesn't pack T-Bot because we've been in a whole heap of trouble. We're going to see its health go pretty much if this is heartbreaking, seeing it go back into green. Oh my good god. You're going to see Shadow Sneak come through again because it's pretty much all they can do. He's just going to keep trying to whittle us down. The good news for us is eventually he's going to run out of Shadow Sneaks. Bug Buzz is going to come through. We do get the special D drop, which is kind of what we were hoping for. Not that I like playing for hacks, but I need to do something at this point to try and give us a chance of killing this Lemming Ghost, which is managing to wreck our faces right now. Shadow Sneak again, just trying to chip away our damage there. Between that and, I mean, we can always roost up again, so it's not the worst time in the world. Air Slash is finally going to come through and take this Dusknoir out. Thank God. Drop that blooming Ghost. It's only dealt with 1, 2, 3 of my team. Half my team gone due to that thing, really. So we're back into a 3-on-3 here, although two of mine are virtually gone. Genesec's got down to, it depends what he's got left. We're going to see Deblade come through, which is not great news for us because we're probably going to get Shadow Snook. Which we do live. We are going down to burn though. There's not a fat lot I can do here, to be brutally honest. Everything's resisted, so we're going to go for an Air Slash because that seemed like the best thing to do. Just get some damage off on this thing. If it is Sash, we broke it, which is good news. We're going to get lefties, but we're going to go down to burn. Now, the good news is for us, Ginsect's still around, and Ginsect pretty much destroys this thing. We're going to see Ginsect come through. So we go into Ginsect, we're going to download, we're going to get a special attack boost, which is even better. We have got Fire Attack on here. So that's what we're going for right now. So we go for Flamethrower. Thank God it's not Fire Blast because with the way the match was going, it would have missed. That's going to one-shot the Blade. So he's down to 2 mon. So we're now down into a 2-on-2. And one of ours is at half health though. We're going to see Doxies come through. We're going to go straight for a Bug Buzz. And this is defensive Deoxys, so he's probably not going to have any special defense investment. He's going to one-shot this thing. So Deoxys is gone. So Genesect now really starting to get some really nice little late game sweep going. And we can see Matt. So when this last thing came out, I know it's what it was weak to. I did a little bit of a cheer, if I'm brutally honest. We're going to Bug Buzz, super effective, get Malamar up out of there. So Genesect's going to come through for the second game in a row and pretty much seal the deal for us. So we had a little bit of luck. That Dusknoir really was a pain in the butt to get round, but we got there eventually. We did have to sack our Spinda off. Sorry, dude. Couldn't help it. Had to go once he got burned. But that's going to bring us through for a nice win there. If you enjoyed this match, guys, please leave a like, rating or comment down below. I do try to reply to all the comments that are left in the comment section, so go ahead, buzz me up on there, and we can have a look at the combo. And if you enjoyed it and you're new to the channel, please go and sub. If I don't see you around, guys, I will see you on Battlespot. Take care for now. Bye.